Hello. Welcome back to the non-metal life another video. This time so talking about Splitgate 2. Yes, it's been launched open beta from the last week. So this time I have been playing multiple time about this game, and there's something bad, there's something good. Because every game is not always perfect. So Splitgate 2 is the one of the newest free-to-play game, and it's quite interesting because I see a lot of video is giving a positive about this game, but unfortunately it's not for me. So let's talking about what changed between the first one and second. So in the second, they introduce more grinding, customization, and class, which means it give you more and more complexity, but it's not complicated as much like you're playing Call of Duty where you have hundreds guns. No. Every class it has five guns, and it's very similar one each other. They always have also rifle, bird's rifle, carbine, sniper, and shotgun. And these three class have a same five primary guns. And the other one they introduce more monetization like a battle pass, cosmetic. I think cosmetics already exists from previous one. So yeah, that's all the change. It not change, it's improvement in Splitgate 2. First of all, let's talking about the bad part of this game. The bad part of this game is I have played the first one before, and I played this second, and I felt it's the same problem. So the problem is the game is gonna end up like mostly what I expected. It's the overhype. I mean the portal system it looks cool, and additional like class system which is adding a more mix up and more variety in the game. But however, they still carry a same problem like the first one, which means they really hype for a while and then they're gone. I'm sure a lot of people say it's the same like mostly multiplayer game these days, just like a few months and gone. Yes, it was. But the problem is this is multiplayer game, and if they don't keep it, the player base is as steady as best as possible. We don't want to play every time with a feel by bots, because I playing first three matches, all I've dealing it's mostly are bots. I don't think it's a player, it's mostly our bots. But I understand the reason they giving you a bot match on the first match is because to help you learning and introduce something new. And this is not new because Call of Duty has done this before. But the difference is this one it's they fill you with the full bots, like sending a bot match, and then there you go. You're playing for a while, learning a little bit every single guns, and sometimes they force you when you're playing the class one, they force you to play the other class, to exploring something. I think the match they rig every single time to let you learn and exploring about inside of this game, which is to me it's not really bad at all. But yeah, on the other side, you're gonna playing with the bots for few matches until they see you slowly understand you're good to play with a player, and then they send into player. That's what I see how these things work. On the beginning you're playing a Splitgate 2, but I don't think it's a bad at all. but sometimes it's bad for some experienced player, and especially for a guy who have been playing on a Splitgate 1 before, and then you send into another bot match. You're gonna feel like, why do you have to play with the bots? I understand about this game. I know about this game. Maybe Splitgate 2 told you like, oh, maybe you haven't touched for a long years, so how about we sending you back to the bot match and relearning or remembering all the mechanic inside of the Splitgate 2 and Splitgate 1 before. And the other part is because they introduce a customization, which means they giving you another time to spend for grinding, because grinding it's always be there. Every single multiplayer game, either co-op or multiplayer, there always be grinding there. And the grinding, honestly, it's quite boring because all these three classes are same or and similar reward. Even you see the every perk are different name, but the effects all of them are same. So yeah, that's all about the bad side about this game. Now let's talk about the good side. The good side is same thing like a Splitgate 1. It's very simple. You don't need to play right click mouse. All you do is just move around, slide around, portal around, and hold your and use your left click. If you want to using a scope, ADS, it's up to you. So because the game is very simple, which means you don't need to launch. If you have been playing arcade like Call of Duty, you're playing Doom, this game is for you. The portal side is quite a little bit for your first time playing because it's a different mechanism. Unless you have been playing Portal, you could understand how this all works. But the difference is this: you use Portal to not solving a puzzle, instead to competing. So it's not really much. I'm telling you the good side because the mechanic, the core game changed. Comparing with the simply not hard, at least. Let's get into conclusion. The game is fun. The game is interesting. At least they're trying to bring mix up between old style like Halo, Doom style of Duty. To me, it's not bad. But the problem is the game. I don't know. When you early play this game, it feels interesting. But the more you play, bored. And the way you see the pro, they're gonna ask you. You know why mostly Call of Duty play addictive? Because they grinding, it's not just grinding to unlocking the guns, the character, or unlock some additional attachment, battle pass, something. There are some camos, there are some additional progression which is designed for, and this is the part why the players still addict keep playing their game. Even every sequel, every series is the same, but there are some progression which they design hardcore camo. The camo is good for flex or hard they to get or obtain that thing, and that is the gate. If they don't have some advanced facial instead they just battle pass, your game is hyped a lot because that's the free to play game. They keep your play base stayed. You have to build advanced design game to keep your player keep playing. So that's all. Enjoy, but see ya.